Hi, in the last episode, we looked at the various hierarchical needs as propounded by Maslow in his theory of human motivation. In this episode, let's explore what would happen if some of these needs are not fulfilled. I'm delighted to welcome you again to Mindscape Matters, a channel to discuss mental health and more. I am Dr. Mohan Raj, and I'll be with you as we discuss various facets of mental health. First, the basic needs. Food, water, and sleep are the basic needs. We are all aware that food is vital for all living beings, not just human beings. Food provides the basic building blocks for our body, and food also provides energy to keep the body functioning. Different kinds of food like protein, carbohydrate, fat, vitamins and minerals play specific parts in the overall function of the body. Lack of food or inadequate food can impair this smooth functioning of the body. And if starvation is prolonged, it can lead to death. Deficiency in one of the ingredients mentioned above can lead to specific illness. Now let us look at the short term. As the demand at work was more, you were in a hurry and rushed to the office without taking your breakfast. Then you delay your lunch as you are in a meeting to decide something very crucial for the company. But you cannot concentrate on the problem being discussed. The only thing that you can think of is food. Your stomach growls at you, demanding that you do something immediately. You start fantasizing food. Without satisfying hunger, you will find it difficult to focus on anything else. As we had discussed in the last episode, there are exceptions. There are people who get immersed at work and just forget about hunger. But today we are talking about most people, the average, not about exceptions. Most people in the Eastern world would ask you, have you taken food as the first or second greeting when you meet them? The next basic need is water. Water is an absolute need as 50 to 70% of our body is made of water. Our body loses fluid constantly and we need to replenish it on a continuous basis. Not having enough water can lead to dehydration, which affects multiple body systems. If there is not enough drinking water, be it at an individual level, family level, village, state or country level, all our energy will be focused on getting that need fulfilled and we will not have much space to think of anything else. Interstate or international river disputes are related to our need for water. Third basic need is sleep. We sleep for 1/3 of our life. What will happen if we don't get enough sleep? There is a lot of research to look at the effects of total lack of sleep or inadequate sleep, and it deserves a separate episode which we will do at a later stage. For now, I would like to say that lack of sleep or inadequate sleep can impact our mental health, hormonal health, our neurological, cardiac, digestive and sexual health. Some people would do vigorous exercise in the gym for 3 to 4 hours a day, but would complain that their muscles are not developing as expected. If you inquire, they will tell you that they might be sleeping for only 4 hours per night. Muscle repair and regeneration takes place when we are sleeping and our muscles are completely relaxed. Not having enough sleep impacts our muscles also. Once we have fulfilled our basic needs, we move to the next set of needs, the safety needs. Our house provides safety from the weather and also from intruding animals or humans. A safe house can take care of one of our basic needs, that is sleep. Clothes help us against extremes of weather. Lack of cloth can be life-threatening in icy cold weather. In addition, clothes can protect our modesty and the lack of it can lead to feeling shame. which can further lead to anxiety or sadness. Another safety need of ours is financial security. An author had talked about how spontaneously and effortlessly he used to write his novels. At one point, he decided to take a huge loan to buy a big house and a yacht. Now he says that whenever he sits to write his novel, his mind is working on how to pay the monthly installment to the bank. Should I move money from here to there? Or should I sell some stocks to have enough money to pay the EMI this month? These are his thoughts. Earlier he said his thoughts were about what should this character in the story talk to that character. If you have a financial worry, that will occupy a lot of headspace and leave very little space for other thoughts. One more safety need is safety from violence and danger is another important need. If your residential area is rocked by communal tensions frequently, it's very difficult to do any kind of constructive work. Let us consider that our basic and safety needs are met. Now we have the love needs. If someone has no family members or friends, that person would feel lonely. In cities around the world, an increasing number of people are staying alone for various reasons like loss of partner due to death or divorce and children being far away. More than physically staying alone, what is important is the social connections they have. If they are emotionally connected to their family members and friends, the distance between them does not matter much. But if they are not emotionally connected to their family and friends, they would feel lonely even in a crowded house. Many authors warn us about an impending loneliness epidemic. Loneliness is an important factor for developing depression. Loneliness deserves a longer discussion and we will do it at a later episode. We had discussed the effects of losing a loved one in a few episodes on grief few weeks ago. I have given the links in the description below. After our basic safety and love needs are fulfilled, we come to our esteem needs. Esteem, as we had seen in an earlier episode, can be gaining respect from others and self-esteem, that is, respecting oneself. A person gets respected for his or her value system, competency, passion and dedication at work, and their tendency to help others. Many people acquire competency in a specific area because they are passionate about it, not to get their esteem needs met. But many others acquire competency primarily to get approval, validation or respect from others. And they get upset if they don't get approval or respect from all the people. Now, appreciation and validation from 100% of the people is not realistic. For example, if you take an excellent book, a movie or a song that you love and you consider them as excellent and give it to 100 people and ask them to evaluate and opine, you will get different opinions. Let's look at it. Many would agree with you that the book is indeed wonderful. But there will be about 20 to 30% of the people who would say that it was one of the worst books that they have ever read. The same can be said about the movie that you liked. 20 to 30% will say that's the lousiest movie they've ever seen. Same with a song. Further, there could be another 15 to 20% of the people who would be completely indifferent. I don't read books, so I don't know whether this book is good. Or they will say, I don't like movies, so I don't know about this movie. More than the esteem and approval shown by others, self-esteem is important. If you have done something and are happy about how it has come up, that's your intrinsic reward. We have talked about rewards a little earlier in another episode, but I'll tell you again. There are three types of rewards: primary, secondary, and tertiary. Now, primary or intrinsic reward is, say for example, you write a book and you are very happy about how it has come out and you feel very happy about it. That's your intrinsic or primary reward. Others read it and say that it's excellent. Esteemed by others is a secondary reward. The financial benefits because of the sales of the book is your tertiary reward. We as human beings seek primary, secondary, and tertiary rewards. Some people try to earn respect by faking their competency or degrees. Some people chase positions of power or titles. They'll be able to attract some followers who respect all these. But in their mind, they'll feel like an imposter and will have less self-esteem. And this can lead to a sense of inadequacy, inferiority, and sadness. If all the previous needs, namely basic, safety, love, and esteem needs are fulfilled, our next need shows up. That's our need for self-actualization. What happens if you have not self-actualized it? Nothing adverse will happen. You will work with renewed vigor to realize your full potential and to self-actualize. If you have already fulfilled your self-actualization need, is that the end? Would life be boring after that? No, I can assure you, you can attain self-actualization in more than one area of work. You can always pursue self-actualization in the next field of work. Thank you for watching this far. If you like this video, please tell 4 of your friends. Tell them there is a Tamil version also. Stay tuned because Mindscape matters. Bye.